class. My name is Isamar Vargas, and my topic for today is premium and luxury brands. The agenda for today is going to consist of a brief overview of luxury and premium brands, along with the article, the highlights from the article, and some highlights from the book, questions, and then a conclusion. For my topic overview, I kind of wanted to go a little bit of what the difference between premium and luxury brands are. The first difference can be their target audience. So premium brands target whoever can justify rationally and financially the benefits of the brand. For luxury brands, it's kind of a very small percentage of people that can actually afford the brand. We go into the price. So premium brands, the prices usually can be justified compared to other regular brands. So when in luxury brands, the price is kind of used as a tool to provide limits to access and then show prestige. The accessibility in premium brands, customers can have access to it right away. They can easily walk into a store, find a premium brand. For luxury brands, customers understand that it takes time to produce the item, and it's part of the luxury experience. A good example of this could be cars, right? You can buy a BMW right off the lot. If you want to customize Bentley or customize Rolls-Royce, it's going to take months, maybe years to have it come to you, but it's going to be worth it because it's part of the luxury experience for you, for the person that can afford it. My article goes into some facets of the pricing process for luxury brands. Traditional pricing procedures do not equally apply to luxury brands. Rather than driving sales at any price, pricing luxury brands require specific procedures to enhance and preserve the image of the finest quality, prestige, and rarity. The article breaks down the facets of pricing process for luxury brands into 4 categories. The first one is strategic direction. Defining a brand's price strategic direction builds the foundation for further pricing decisions. First, price objectives need to be defined and prioritized by relevance. Prioritizing is needed since sales-oriented objectives are not necessarily compatible with profit-oriented measures. For luxury brands, this trade-off between objectives becomes even more complicated as excessive sales growth comes at the cost of exclusiveness, thereby destroying a brand's desirability. Sales is still a top priority for luxury firms. A luxury price strategy specifically emphasizes long-term profitability and exclusiveness. Second, the price strategic direction determines whether a brand is positioned within the low, middle, or high segment. This is particularly relevant in the context of luxury brands, considering the role of price as a strong indicator of a luxury brand's quality, prestige, and rarity. Any inconsistency in price jeopardizes the luxury perception of a brand. To create this luxury perception, the price position should be well above market average. For the analysis portion of the pricing process, the article looks into the economic and behavioral analysis, and they come into the conclusion that even though the price could increase over time, that does not necessarily decrease or increase the demand. That is due to the strong signal function of the price. When we jump into the decision, we see that the high-end price of luxury brand should signal its finest quality, which endures over time. So in short-term, prices for luxury brands should be held constant. There's never like a long-term or short-term kind of price. You're never gonna see discounts in the short term or prices going down in the long term. They're always gonna be either little by little rising or staying the same. Prices in the case of luxury brands. Prices should be determined by top management only in order to ensure consistent price signals across time and distribution channels. This implementation of luxury goods should always be proactively maintained to prevent any gray market imports and price abuses, such as reselling goods through unauthorized channels. Highlights from the article are the pricing process framework and the luxury price stability. By applying the luxury pricing process framework, firms can achieve higher levels of profitability compared to the competitors. They also can create high end and stable prices. The luxury pricing process indirectly enhances the luxury brand image. The luxury price stability, excessive price movement or volatility could send the wrong signal as to the worth of the brand. For my questions, I had two questions. One of the first one was, why do most people associate luxury with high price? My answer was, people associate luxury with high price because they assume that if you have a luxurious item, then you must be wealthy. You must have a good and stable enough job to the point to you are able to spend extra on brands worth thousands of dollars. It's all about the brand. Why would you buy a Rolls Royce when you can buy a BMW? Don't they serve the same function? The Rolls Royce does something to the individual. It empowers them, lets people know their financial status and what they are able to afford. What do brands gain from feeding the belief that luxury equals expensiveness? Brands gain a customer base. They gain the ideal target audience that is willing to pay for more than just their craftsmanship and history, but for the symbol of what the brand represents. In conclusion, the recession challenged many luxury brands as they tried to justify their value and avoid discounting their products. Many of them came back and actually raised their prices, and they didn't see any change in demand. Purchasing high priced luxury items satisfies consumer psychological needs for status and exclusivity. Through their purchases, luxury consumers demonstrate that they're members of a prestigious exclusive tribe, which is important to them and is essentially what the brand wants to cater to. Thank you, class, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.